All right, YouTube, welcome back. And today we have the dreaded engine idle C manual. Well, I'll tell you what, this is something right here, man. I have really seen some crazy stuff. I read a couple of TSBs online about this problem, and looks like it's snowing too here in Virginia all of a sudden. What is going on? Either way, this is pretty crazy, okay? What happened was, makes it more fun when you're working on a vehicle. You're getting different answers here and there from different employees. It makes it kind of challenging, but it shouldn't be too bad. Just want to do a quick video. There's not a lot out there on YouTube anywhere. There's a reset procedure. Now, pertaining to the DEF fluid, for those of you who don't know what DEF fluid is, you probably should not even be watching this video. I'll just tell you that. But if you want to learn, it's basically, well, urethra. Well, P is what it is, I guess, in layman's terms. But, pretty much it helps to the emissions, in the environment, I guess. So it's something that's needed. Now, whether it's his pump, it's hard for me to tell because, of course, everybody, and I get it, I would do the same thing. They want to reset the computer. That's probably the worst thing that could have happened here because now I have 0 codes. I can't pull up codes, even though I did have a couple, but none of those codes I pulled up are going to tell me what I really want to know, and that's going to be to how to repair this. So let me go ahead and get started. That's the initial. So the guy told him, he was driving the vehicle, he told me, his boss called me, it's like a 3-way street here. Either way, you get the picture, and he basically let it run all the way out. Don't ever do that. Always try to top it off each fill up. Keeps them on you, or you're probably taking this in and going to pay a lot of money. I'm going to do my best to get this reset. By no means is this something quick. It's a 1.3 hour TSB job. So, and I've already been out here fiddling with it for a little while, even to get to that point to be able to get that first code to pull up. I had a permanent code, my main permanent code. Well, let me plug it back in now. I don't have the main one anymore, but I think it was a EGR code. So if anybody is watching that happens to know what that is exactly, you can let me know. But I don't think the EGR valve's bad, or, it could be so many different things. That's why it's very, very good idea, guys. Don't unplug this computer, because now I'm making my life really hard here, and I'm doing my best to help this guy out. And, I don't like to do stuff if I know it ain't going to work. But, hey, you got to do it. You got to try it, or this guy's going to pay a hefty bill for it, I can promise you, if I can't get this going. So, either way, we're plugged up, and we're going to see here what I can do. So, we're going to see if I can't pull a code. One reason why I want to go ahead and get the upgraded version of this guy is because it probably may be helpful here, but I doubt it. So I've reset it already. That's why they're all blinking. I do have control of the vehicle, and I do have bidirectional controls, okay? All right, so that's the main code. Let's see if I can go to OEM Enhanced. Now, either way, what you're going to end up having to do here, I can tell you right now, is you're going to have to go through the reset procedure. Because even though he's filled it back up, it put him into a severe limp mode because he was all the way out. Now, that's the best bet to try, is that initial reset. It's like a series of steps. You really needed a pretty sophisticated scan tool. Mine is equipped to do it. Now, if you want to take it up a notch, I'm sure you could. But you don't have to. Now, right there, my injectors. This is what I'm going to try to look for. I need to turn on the ignition. So, all right. Right now, my ignition is on. Don't run out of your fluid, fellas. It's going to get rough if you do. You're going to get stuck, and you don't want to get stuck out of town in this weather right now. It's kind of crazy, I will say that. It's cold as the hell. All right, anyway, ignition on. Let's see if we can't get something going here. Must not be running now, so what's going on? It just said turn it on. They're not. All right, so. Oh, it said ignition on. Okay, not started. See, smart computer, guys. So we can test these injectors. I don't think that's going to be an issue. We can see if they're good or not. So now it's giving me a communication error. Probably because it shut them off. Got a feeling. Anyways, that's not good. So, unable to verify link. Relink. Maybe because I had to kill it. Come on, give me something, computer. It's just been... it's connected. It's showing me it's connected. Yep, so whatever is going on, he could have blown a fuse too. I'm going to have to run this power probe is what it looks like and get back here because I don't necessarily know why I'm not getting any injector response from my computer. So it doesn't make sense to me at all. And it's showing no lights. So maybe my computer is not picking up somehow. I don't understand what's going on with that. It just started doing this. It's really strange. But you're right. Let me go back here. Get back and see if I can just get any codes. What the heck is going on? All right, well, hopefully his battery didn't die on me. That'd be crazy. I don't see if I can pull up anything. What is happening here? No, his battery can't be dead because, yeah, so anyway. I'm trying to show you guys how the procedure. This thing is fighting me though. See, there we go in the yellow. There we got everything off. So enhanced. And we got it powered on, correct? Yes, we do. Let's see. So we're going to go to injector. Let's try it again. Ignition is on. It is on. Okay. Is it not going to let me do it? That means we're more than likely we're having some type of electrical issue with the fuse. But that's not the case, I'm pretty certain. So what I'm going to do then, we'll go ahead and skip that for now. See if I can do all module scan. We'll scan the entire module of this vehicle. But in the meantime, I'm going to crank it up. And I'm going to do the initial relearn procedure that you're supposed to do on these trucks. Actually, give me 1 second. I'm going to do a full clear with that before. Just go ahead and let this do the relearn. But it's really strange. I don't have all day to play around here, so we're just going to bypass for the time being, and we're going to jump ahead to the reset. So, ignition, engine idle. So basically, it's about a 1.3 hour procedure. I'll see if I can't post the link down here for you guys, because I'm not going to sit here and go over the entire procedure. It's pretty, it's a lot, I put it like it's a lot of steps. Now, it does say see owner's manual, so you know, the first thing I'm going to do is do what a smart person would do. And look at the owner's manual. But something tells me that's not going to tell me a lot. So let's see what we can pull up in this owner's manual. Either way. Now, feel free to scroll through. Like I said, you know I do all my videos live. Let's go to the back of this guy, and here's going to be a engine idle. Engine idled. Believe it or not, haven't even looked here yet because I already pretty much know what it is. Now the reset, really quick, you got to go through the processes of, it's like start it, you idle up 2,500 RPMs. 15 to start for like 5 minutes, I believe, and you hold it. Which I'm doing right now. We're going to try this anyway. I'm just going to try it. But you need to actually have a computer to read it while you're doing it. So I'm just seeing if I can't see anything in here. I'm just holding this at about 1,500. Now sometimes it may be easier, honestly, when you're doing this to have something to hold it with, because you need to keep your eye on your computer. But sometimes you got to do this a couple times, honestly, to get this thing to work. So I'm not too worried about this one necessarily doing it. I just want to get an idea if it's going to do anything. Which, so far, not looking the best. Now, see, right then it just wanted to jump up on me on its own. I didn't do that. And once it gets to a certain temp, I'm supposed to let down. So at least I did get some response, which is a good thing. You let it idle, but I'm going to hold this for, I think it says about, I'm not sure exactly. Well, what I am going to do is I'm going to do a part 2 for you guys, and I'm actually going to be able to read the procedure. All right, so I'm trying to find if you see relearn anywhere, but I'm going to keep this at idle though for a second. Drop it down, let it set, and you do it again. Like 2,500 you hold, and then you do it again after you put in drive, you hold it, and then you have to, basically you drive it for 15 minutes or so. You're relearning this basic relearn of this vehicle. So it's common sense in a way, not really, because it's kind of stupid, because you'll get stuck just like this guy. But in the meantime, let me do what I need to do on my end so I can get this wrapped up. I don't really feel like sitting here all day in a car giving it gas, and I'm not making any money doing this. So I'm not going to charge them anymore because I can't. I got to be fair. I mean, this is how it is. You know, I don't enjoy not being able to fix something. I want to fix it. Everything's still at 30%. We'll show you one thing though before I get done doing all this stuff. So the only code now I'm having, so I can almost guarantee you it is, because he undid the battery, but you know, key in switch, but okay, I know my key's in there. So it really has no code. So my reset did work. So I don't get. So anyway, we'll go ahead and go to live data. And look at this. This is unbelievable, actually, by the way. And once I do this for, I'm gonna do it for about another 30 seconds. So I'm gonna let it drop down. I'm pretty used to these guys. I know about where the temp's at. You can see the temp is picking up. So I need to get it to a certain temperature that we're not there yet. I know that. And you don't want to let it drop under 1,500 prior. So I'm gonna at least let it get up to, I'd say, a third of the way up. Probably be on the safe side. And then I'll actually go through the full TSP and actually do it like I should. But for now, I'm trying to get my scanner to work. I don't know what's going on. He's acting crazy all day. It's not mine. It's not this, actually. So it's powertrain. There we go. I'm going to let this keep rolling until we are getting finally up to good temperature. It's engine idle, C manual. That keeps flashing. Does that happen to you? Hopefully this will help you. Now, I'll have this figured out here when I come back. So, look at that. 115. So basically, once you get it, you have to go in here and you click on it, and you got to have the PIDs and keep them up and watch them. When they hit that certain temperature, you know. I know which PIDs I'm looking for. I just need to find them. I've already looked that up. I have to put that and list it later. I can't read and do this and type and read through the book. But so engine fuel rate. Where is that one thing I was trying to show you? So that's another good thing is to have a computer. You can actually read the how fat RPMs and all that, so you don't have to watch it. But I'm trying to keep an eye on that while I show you as well. So anyway, driver demand engine 8%, actual engine percentage 8%. I think we picked up some, believe it or not. But right here, engine percentage of torque at idle is only 30%. 30%. Everything's around 30% holding. So it's not allowing me. If you look right here, it's not changing or anything. So, and so glow plug, so auxiliary input, glow plug lamp status is off. But it is getting warm now, so that's a good thing. I haven't been able to get it warm yet. We're completing some of the stuff we need, engine coolant temperature. There we go. So we're getting up there. I want to try to let this vehicle cycle. I'm just going to go ahead and do it that route. So I believe we're over temperature, but command EGR 80 position. So, all right, let me do that official and by the book. I did just want to show y'all so many of them. I could do this the rest of the week. Really, the second video is going to be the main one you guys will want to check out, probably, because I'm hopefully going to get this situated for the guy. But I'm definitely getting that temperature up there. That's a good thing. Finally getting it up there. It's pretty cold out here. So basically, it's like any other vehicle. Think about it like this. So they make you want to relearn this vehicle. It wants to make you relearn. Why is my stuff... Hang on. What's going on there? Sorry, I'm trying to read it, and it's just jumping around. Okay. All right, so we are getting up there pretty good. I've held it about 1,500 RPMs. It looks like we have a lot of changes compared to earlier, but I want to come back and review this myself, so it can't hurt to put this up. I'm gonna go through all of them really quick and give you guys an idea, and then I'll follow the procedure by exact procedure, by TSB bulletin, technical service bulletin. That is when I come back. Hopefully this vehicle will be running. So there's about 3 different steps to the procedure. It says on the TSB it takes 1.3 hours, and you've got to actually drive it on, I think, on the 3rd, step 3, and you may have to do this a few times, I've heard from several mechanics. And I've done one in the past, same thing. It took me several attempts to get this just right. So it doesn't matter if you go a little bit longer than usual. I've learned that not trying to shortcut it is good. Once again, this all happened because I don't want to see what that said. Because the basically urethra stuff, whatever you want to call it. I can't think of the name right now, so I'm doing 5 things at once. Basically, it's on diesels, and they run it on all of them. It's to clean everything. So I'm checking the PSI out back there. That's one of the ones I need to know. I think it said that needed to be at a certain rate. I think we're good though. Now, no XNTA control area status is out. PM NTA control status out. So I'm thinking there's something going on with this pump, honestly, is what I'm starting to think, just by looking at all these. But, hey, like I said. Oh, I don't want to drop too low. Almost got below it. I could have. Either way. Okay, so right here, these are the main ones you're going to be looking at. So total runtime with EIACID activated. So it's showing you how long this vehicle's run. A total runtime with that one activated is 0. Why is that 0? I don't know. Something's happening here. Doesn't it look kind of weird? So I'm going to look into that as well. So what? That is somehow... it's not even active, which is strange, you know. So the number 2... number 3, hang on. See, I've cleared some of these. You can clearly see it then, because I've been working on it about 26 minutes. But why isn't it allowing me to get the other ones? So anyway, I'm going to go through here. I'm going to do the exact procedure. And I'm going to go ahead now, and we're going to let it idle for a little bit. That's what it says to do. Just let this guy idle. So we'll throw it down. We'll let it idle. And then we're going to finish up doing this. So let me come back in here. So let's scan through the rest of these while I let it idle, because I got to do that for several minutes either way. This all is good to know anyway. For me, is later as well. Don't give it any gas right now. You just want to let this guy idle. See, you need to have all of these right here to be able to do all this information. It really makes this tough. And luckily I do. So systems inducement, system actual state, incorrect. So I can hear it like right now. SCR. Yeah, kind of not. It's wanting to catch up. So I'm thinking I'm going to be going underneath there and checking these fuses in a second, guys. Honestly. But this is pretty crazy stuff here. It's kind of annoying. So anyway, distance traveled while inducement system active. 52 miles as this was driven. Wow, the inducement system was active on this vehicle, which is never good. So it's a good ways. And 10. So 5 more miles. They've been trying to run it. I'm assuming that's 20K block. Just travel system 0. Man, this is pretty crazy. I don't know, man. I got to check number 12, I believe. is what I'm going to check on the PID when I run it. There it is. So, but for now, let me go ahead and get off here. I'm just going to wrap that up, and I'm going to go ahead and get this to live data. I mean, not live data, but get the actual. So right there. This is all. It's confusing. I'm trying to explain it, but I'm also trying to monitor everything and read this book too at the same time. Sorry. I'm too much stuff at once. So right here, diesel particle filter, DPF, which is definitely part of the DEF system, which is what's going on here with the basically diesel urethra fluid, I believe is what it is, but it's kind of basically exactly what it sounds like. But it will shut you down and put you at 50 miles per hour. It gives you a warning. You get 1 or 2 restarts if you're lucky at that speed. Then you drive it too far. That's what happens. So now I'm not stuck, but he's stuck. And I'm kind of figuring out because somebody deleted my codes. And then I hit the wrong button. See, I'm doing too much stuff at once. But I think I am gathering back this stuff. I'm going to go backwards. Recommended transmission gear for current vehicle conditions. And I'm cool. These are the last couple ones I missed. So we have no. See, that's what makes me think there's something going on here, because that is troubling. So anyway, let me go ahead and finish this up. I'm gonna read the TSB and actually go over the actual relearn for this 2013 Ford F150, and I'm gonna do a second video. It's probably gonna be the one you want to watch. This is a bunch of craziness probably to you guys. I'm just kind of talking to myself as I go along, and mainly getting ready to go for step 2. So let me get off here so I can do that, and I'll be back with a follow-up here. Hopefully this car will be running, and I may have to power probe it in the meantime. Hoping not, but you never know. We'll give it a shot. All right, later.